Hi, my name is Purvi Shah. I'm a psychologist, and today I'm here to discuss some of the tips and tricks related to parenting during the COVID 19. Here today, I'm going to discuss about how some of the things that you can do and some of the things that you can avoid during this COVID 19 situation so that your smooth functioning with the family and with the child is better mentally. Um, One of the things that come to my mind is that a lot of research say that when you as a parent are worried, your child is able to easily grasp it and understand that you are worried, and hence they also start behaving in the same way. To avoid that, one of the things that you can do first and foremost is that try to explain to the child what you're feeling, why you're feeling, and let the child also feel what he feels. Address his feeling, observe what he's feeling. A lot of times many children cannot express what they are feeling, what they are going through. At such times parents need to be very observant and try to understand their sleep pattern, eat pattern, and try to gauge that there may be something going wrong over there when they're not sleeping well or eating well. Having said that, you also need to tell them what is going on around in the situation. Explain the situation openly to them, what is expected out of the situation, what is going on in the country, what is going on in the entire world, what is expected, what is it that we as people or family are going to be expecting, certain things that may not last as they were, and that is how you can let the child feel what he's going to feel and face it and help him to cope through those emotions very well. Educating the child at the same time about the situation, what COVID 19 is, why are we using a lot of masks, why are we using sanitization, why is social and physical distancing so important. Trying to explain these things to the child is going to help him understand that this is a situation where we all of us are together and all of us are going to deal with this together. It's not just him, and the certainty that is going to create the kind of stress and anxiety into him is going to lessen down. Giving him a set of routine that even we as adults need in this COVID situation is very important, because understand that before the lockdown we were all having a certain kind of routine, and our mind and body is accustomed and used to a certain kind of routine, and it needs that. Also, when you have a set of routine, what really happens it cuts down on uncertainties, and you already know what you're going to do next, and hence you're less anxious. In this situation where all of us are anyways very stressed and anxious, it's always better to cut down on certain uncertainties and make yourself less fragile to emotions. uh, Next very important thing which we as adults don't realize is, as we like to communicate with everybody on social media, trying to have a social communication with them, children also want to do so, because there are a lot of things that they will not come and tell you what they're feeling, but they would try to explain the situation to their friend in a playway manner, and that itself would be kind of healing into itself, and they might just solve their own issues there. So I think you should avoid your child letting them talk to as many people as he wants. And now, having set them another rule that you may have already set from a very long time, even before lockdown, is the restrictions about internet. One of the things that you really need to understand and remember is that the situation is not a normal situation. It's not like a vacation for the child where he can go out and do whatever he wants to. He's stuck at home, he's isolated, he's not feeling good about it, and that's not what a child really is supposed to be doing. So in such times he would expect a lot of entertainment, and how do you get entertainment for the child? By providing him with a lot of internet is what is expected. So a child is also expecting the same, and being very practical and giving him that kind of a leeway is also important. So you might want to change your rules or guidelines that you already set before for internet usage into now, where he gets a little more time than before, but also he has his own set of boundaries and rules set by you and agreed by the child. uh, when does he need a lot of internet is when he doesn't have a lot of people to play. At such time, introducing family time. Understand that as work is very important for all of us, work is a part of our life. Similarly, family is also a part of our life. As we give time to our work, we also need to give some time to our family. And similarly, we need to understand that when it's family time, it's just purely family time. There is no compromise. So when you are inculcating these habits into your child, he's going to take it further and understand what family time really means. And what do you do in family time? You play, you use a lot of games, you do a lot of cooking together, you dance, you create music, you create a lot of do it yourself activities. And this is how you share a lot of emotional and communicative bonds with each other, which opens up a lot of pathway which may not have opened up earlier. So this is just your chance to be the best of the parent that you could. Having said that, keeping a very clear set of rules and guidelines is very important for the house. Here we need to understand that let's be very practical. It's a child, it's not going to sit there all by itself through the day doing nothing wrong at all. He is going to do wrong because he's absolutely bored and he doesn't have much to do and he cannot go out. So at such times, what do? You already set a kind of boundaries about these are your don'ts and these are your do's, and you need to follow them, and the entire house needs to follow it. And when these set guidelines are there, it naturally takes a lot of stress off you as a parent. So having these kind of set boundaries really helps the child, and he knows what is the expected behavior and what is not an expected behavior. And so this helps him to deal with his rest of the day, rest of the tasks. uh, One of the very important thing that as a parent you need to do, not just in COVID situation but otherwise also, but this will definitely help you in your such stressful situation, is reflecting upon yourself. Sit with your child at the end of the day and try to ask the child, what is that one thing that you like through the day, what is that one thing that you dislike through the day, what are the certain things about the day that you did not like about myself or yourself, what is that one thing that you are grateful for today, and what are the three things that you would like to do for the coming day. What really happens is when you talk about these things, your communication pathway opens up. Also a lot of times this creates a lot of hopefulness, because you're looking forward to your tomorrow, and there's something that you want to wake up to, and that sort of eases a lot of tension that is there in your mind. And last and the foremost, last but very important point that I would like to put forth, that we all of us are looking at this COVID situation as a very negative, negative time. Why not instead just put it as some of the time that you've got that you never got before. You wanted such time to spend with your family, you've never got it, and let's just take it that this is that one time that you get to not be very productive, to take a lot of rest that your mind and body really wants, and just give it that rest that it may be needing. And so be it. Give yourself a lot of self love. Only if you have a lot of self love will you be able to pass it on to your child. So having said that, I'm going to end this saying that it's very important to understand that wherever there's good mental health, there's going to be a great physical health too. Thank you very much. Have a great COVID-19 lockdown situation. Hope everything helps. Good luck.